Whenever we're having a heat wave in London, I always get an itch to jet wash, which is always risky because I'm pretty clumsy as a person. Now, this is a particularly exciting day for me because this last week, Dan finally sold his motorbike. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, I hated that thing. Not only because it's dangerous and if anything happened to him, I'd be raising our 3 kids alone. He likes to say that he's a really good bike rider, but I'm sorry, if a truck hits you, it doesn't matter how good you are going to be squished. But alas, I don't need to worry about that now because the bike is gone. The second main reason that I hated that thing, which came very close to first, is that it would leave oil marks all over our floor, and Dan was adamant that it needed to be parked in our back garden, meaning no matter how many times I jet washed our nice cream floor, it always got stained. And the only technique I found that would get rid of the stains is by putting bleach on the floor and letting it sit for a bit and then jet washing it again afterwards. Whilst the bike's been up for sale, we've also had our bins in our front garden, which we don't usually have. We did have them there a long time ago, but when we renovated the outside of our house, it meant that we could bring them to the back. And what I forgot about when it comes to having our bins in the front garden is that people use them, which is fine if they put things in the correct bin, but then they're putting rubbish in our recycling bins. So I'm very eager to get them back into the back garden where they belong. We do have some guests checking into the guest house today, and I do try to avoid jet washing when there's guests in there. But as the last guest checked out early today, it meant that we could get the turnover done, and then there was a few hours before the next guests were checking in, which worked out perfectly for my jet washing plans. I did have to take an interval to do some admin for Dan. The man would be lost without me. Not saying that he's not handy as well. We've had a mirror that we've been meaning to put up for a while, and it's just been on our garden floor, and today it finally went up. We've got plans to decorate the patio side of the garden, but it's been a very slow process, as you can tell by how long it took to put that mirror up. Our side of the garden does tend to get a lot dirtier than the guest house side. I'm going to say the main contributor here is our kids and our dog. But now that I've done the front garden and the patio, the next time the guest house is free, I'm probably just going to jet wash up there as well. Whilst I was busy jet washing today, baby girl was very much a team player, and Bella slept the whole way through. She was still asleep when I finished, so I decided to treat myself to a cocktail, and it was a pina colada, of course.